What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the new Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. I'm honestly excited to try this out, even though, a little backstory, I don't have great experiences with Nars, especially with their complexion products, meaning like their foundations and concealers. The only things I've liked from their brand is the blushes, I think the bronzer and the highlighter I've tried out, and the only foundation I've really truly loved from them was the Nars Soft Matte Foundation and also the Soft Matte Concealer, which is the little pot concealer I use all the time. I love those stuff, but everything else like the Nars Sheer Glow, the Nars Radiant the Radiant Foundation or something like that, and the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer never worked out for me. Always caked up, looked super greasy on my face by the end of the day. So for my skin type, I've never really liked it for me. But I have been hearing a lot of great things about this foundation, and since I did ask you guys on my community tab if you guys wanted to see a review on this, you guys said yes. So I had to go to my local Kohl's/Sephora to pick this up. So they did have it in stock. I did get the shade medium 1.2 Patagonia. Sorry if I'm like butchering the name. But I always get Fiji, but Fiji is a little too light for me. And then if I went a shade above that, which was Punjab, I feel like it wouldn't have been my match, and I saw this, so I had to go ahead and see if it would be my shade. So I am gonna read this off the Sephora website, what the claims are. So it's an advanced makeup skincare hybrid foundation with natural finish that quickly blurs and smooths while visibly improving skin's clarity over time. So this has the exact same claims as the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, which I reviewed for you guys. So you guys haven't seen that already, I'll go ahead and add up here for you guys so you can click on it. This is a medium natural finish. It's a liquid foundation. This breathable medium coverage buildable foundation quickly conceals visible redness, blemishes, and dark spots while blurring the look of wrinkles, pores, and texture. Powered by 70% skincare ingredients for visibly improved clarity, plus light reflecting complex for enhanced luminosity. The up to all day wear formula is suitable for most skin types, including sensitive. Dispense a pearl size amount. They warm with fingertips, starting at the center of the face, blending outward with fingertips, focus in the area at a time, blending well, finish with a light reflecting setting powder, so separately to set makeup and add dimension. I am gonna add a bit of primer. I do have my morning skincare on, so let me add my primer. I'm using the One Size Securely Blur Makeup Magnet Primer, just in my teen zone, just because I do have enlarged pores. And I also want to give this foundation a fair shot. I am gonna set normally and bake as I usually would, because I like to give foundations a fair shot and not just try them out by themselves, because sometimes like my skin needs a little help and I know I'm oily, so I need to do that. Also, I am acne prone and I do have a bit of redness and acne spots I do need to cover up. So let's see if this foundation does what it claims to do. It does have 1 fluid an ounce, which is a typical foundation usually has. So this is the box. I forgot to show it to you guys. It's super nice. And then let's look at the foundation. So this looks like it could be a really good match for me. We'll see. If anything, we can always line it up with concealer. So this is the bottle itself. It's super pretty. It is glass, and I believe it does come with a pump. Yep, comes with a pump. I love that. This actually is a really nice looking bottle. I do have to give Nars that they do have like really nice packaging. So I'm gonna shake this up really well, because it does say to shake it up, and it is pretty liquidy. I don't know if you guys can hear that. All right, so I'm gonna add maybe like a pump. So this is how much it comes out. I'm gonna add another pump. Not a lot seems to come out of that pump, so I did have to squirt a little bit. Oh, I did have to squirt a lot more. So I am gonna use a foundation brush for my face to apply this, just because I feel like I do get more coverage like that. So I'm using my It Cosmetics Love is the Foundation brush. Oh, you know what? I think I did really good on the match. So this is like 3 pumps on my face. You can tell the difference it did, even out my skin tone. Maybe add 2 more pumps to the back of my hand. And keep in mind, these pumps are like super small. So I am not putting a lot of product on. Do have a bit of like a rash on my lid right now, so see how that covers that up, like the redness I have. Not gonna lie, I do kind of like the finish of this. Gonna drag it down a little bit down my neck. And I am basically pressing this foundation into my skin. I'm not gonna lie, it does look pretty nice on my face, and it did cover up like a bit of my acne scarring. I mean, this one's really prominent, so either way it's gonna show up. It looks nice. Let me go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can take a closer look. So this is my skin close up. We can definitely tell the radiance it has in this. It's not sitting on my skin or anything. It feels super lightweight. All right, I'm gonna zoom you guys out. So I'm not gonna lie, I am excited about this foundation. I hope it does work out for me. So I am gonna go ahead and apply the rest of my makeup, and I'll come back on to show you how everything looks. All right, so I did finish my makeup, and it is about 11:09. And not gonna lie, I do have high hopes for this foundation. My skin looks really nice, even though like the luminosity that it had all over my face left after I powdered down my face. And this glow right here is from my highlighter, but everything else looks really good. I mean, this little spot right here is from a breakout that I had, so I don't expect that to be covered fully. And honestly, it's normal to have breakouts like that. Some of my acne scar is popping up right here, but nothing too bad. So I'll go ahead and zoom you guys in so you guys can take a closer look at my skin. So here is a closer look at my skin. Everything looks really smooth and nice. I'll go ahead and zoom you guys out. I do really want to love this foundation, so we'll see how it wears throughout the day. And I did forget to mention that this foundation does retail for $49. So it is kind of pricey, but not as pricey as a Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like, actually, I'm not sure. No quote me on that. If anything, I'll leave the price of the Charlotte Tilbury right here because they basically have the same claims. So if anything, those two are very comparable. We shall see on how long this foundation wears. I will do a full day wear test, and I'll check in at the end of the day so we can see how it's performing or how it's lasting so far. I do have quite a bit of things to do today, so we'll see how it wears with me wearing a mask. I'll check back in a couple of hours. Okay guys, so it is currently 6:12. And let's go ahead and take a look on how this foundation is doing. So honestly, I'm quite impressed. Actually, I'm really impressed on how this foundation's wearing. Just because I was out for a couple hours, I was wearing a mask. Not only that, I had a optometrist appointment to look at my eyes and just update my contact prescription, and I had to put my chin on the thing and then my forehead on that little thing. I don't know. If you guys get your eyes checked, you know what I'm talking about. And then honestly, I thought I was gonna get foundation like rubbed off my forehead just because of that. And then this right here too, just because I was waiting and I literally had my mask on for a long time. I mean, you can tell in my nose area that it's pretty much breaking up just for the fact that I was wearing the mask, and around here. But that typically happens when I wear a mask. So let me go ahead and zoom you guys in. So this is what my face looks like towards the end of the night. My nose. Here's my forehead. Honestly, you guys, I'm kind of impressed. So I'm gonna zoom you guys out. So for me, actually doing all the things I did today and pressing my head against that little thing to get my eyes checked, this held up pretty nicely. And now I'm wondering if I left foundation marks on it. No, I feel bad. And they sanitize it and clean it anyways, so I will definitely have to keep wearing it to get like a full opinion on it, but so far so good. It is pretty pricey. It does have skincare ingredients in it, so if you guys don't want to shut out the money, that's the only benefit towards this foundation. Exactly like the Charlotte Tilbury foundation I have right here. They basically claim the same thing. They help to improve the condition of your skin and this and that. So we'll see if that actually works. I will continue to wear these two more often to see if I actually do see a change in my skin. Honestly, for a person, especially me, who really doesn't like foundations like Nars foundations, I'm highly impressed with this one, and I do want to see how it continues to wear throughout the next week or two. So I will be alternating between this foundation to see which one takes the cake for me, just because these two are exactly the same thing and claim the same thing, so we'll see how they end up battling next to each other. And if you guys are in budget, I feel like you guys really don't need this foundation. Obviously, there's other drugstore foundations that basically do the same thing, or foundations out there that are less expensive than this. So this is definitely not necessary, but if you guys are looking for that skincare benefits, then check this one out. I can't wait to see how it performs on my skin and how long it wears, and see if it actually says it does what it says it does. So out of a 10 rating, I give this foundation like a 7, just because I want to see if it does actually do what it claims to do. So if you guys did end up liking this video, and if you guys did pick up this foundation, let me know what you guys feel about it. How do you like it? How did it wear on your skin? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you guys are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.